Michael Holding. Cricket standards have sunk so low that even a Super 8 exit now feels like something to be proud of. My wonderful peeps, welcome back to the channel. I don't know, it's a boy SAE. Bless upon yourself and thank you all for tuning into this one. So, my people, former West Indies fast bowler, the man who claimed that he has stopped watch cricket, Michael Holding, has slammed West Indies cricket team for a Super 8 exit and really be acting like it's something to be proud of. My people, he said this is nothing to be proud of. They should be ashamed of themselves. My peeps, if it's the first time on the channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell to be the first alerted whenever a new video is uploaded. And don't forget to leave your honest thoughts in the comment section. So, as we know, the West Indies, has been making wave around the media, especially Darren Sammy and the other guys who have spoken out about the delayed flight in India and, a lot of Indian people bashing them for that. Some even calling for them to not be a part of the IPL. And, a lot of people just have high opinion of this matter. Well, Michael Holding has turned his eyesight different place where he was like, these guys mentality seems that they've sunk so low that you're happy to exit the T20 World Cup at Super 8. What type of happiness is that? That is totally crap, not acceptable. Yes, my people, he said, our cricket standards have sunk so low that even a Super 8 exit now feels like something to be proud of. He was quoted by saying, and my people, you guys might know by now that Michael Owen is always speaking his mind. Even though he claim that he don't watch cricket, but we know that that's just for the media front. He watch cricket. Nobody can tell with A, B, C because everything that happened, he has something to say about it. So how you tell me that you don't watch cricket and yet you still know what's going on? However, you might listen it better way, but let's run through a few comment guys and and hear what other people opinion is of this matter. I know a lot of people gonna agree with Michael Olin and some gonna disagree, while some people gonna stay calm. Everybody have their own opinion, but remember, you guys can leave yours in the comment section. I want to hear from you. What's your honest opinion on this statement which were made by former West Indies great fast bowler Michael Holding? First comment we're gonna zoom in on is George Perry, where he was like, truth is, Mikey, with the kind of licks Sammy team was taking, everyone was surprised that they managed to make Super 8 for real. Yeah, the team wasn't doing well before the Super 8, but I thought that we had a chance to reach the final. If we had just won against India or South Africa, would have easily go into the semi-final and face England again. And it's a possibility that we would have win them again. But it's happened, guys. Everything that's happened for a reason. Now, India created history winning the T20 World Cup 3 times, and West Indies have two, England have two. So this team are the teams that really have T20 title. Also, I think Australia have as well. So it's you know I'm not having anything much to say about it, but just the fact that every people is entitled to their opinion. I'm just here to really let you hear what these big heads or these former players are saying. Ryan Pretty Paul commented, "Does Michael Holding knows he said this? Because as far as I am aware, he could give less of what for T20 cricket to be commenting on it. That's what I'm surprised about because nobody seems to. I don't know what, but this news website always come with factual news, or news that it's true or it's near that. But I don't know, but this is just contradicting what Michael Holding claimed. But everybody know that is just hypothetical, right? Let's continue. Mr. Holding, you said it better than I could. Sebastian Mike comment, I don't think West Indies played bad cricket in World Cup. I would say overall they played phenomenally. The last match of West Indies versus India in the Super 8 was neck to neck, 195 for 4 for 20 overs. Almost they pulled it in 19 over, but the best two fours did the miracle difference. After all, it is a match and one team will win and the other will lose. Mark Chapman comment, Michael Owen looks a lot like Joe Martin from Terminator 2 and Speed. Boy, let's go down to some constructive comment, my people. Lester Perry, Pereira commented, the Indian opener, Samson, in 2 years has matured that his last three final innings he made 350s. India team is also a young team. Gone the days when India were the doormats of cricket. Now the Warriors, the young Indian batsman will annihilate Olin in his heydays. Well, in a sense, everything happened for a reason. Or should I say, everybody have their moment in cricket. The game has evolved and more talented players have evolved. Back in the days, these guys would have been worshipped as God. You know, Michael Hall and these guys created history, and they bring something different to the West Indies. Create a history that stand tall no matter what. Nobody can't write after young generations after this will come and always remember that these guys were the foundation of it, or these guys were the man that go there and made something of it and put West Indies on the map, so they can't change anything about it. We just have to always look forward. You understand? Jardine, Jamar, Sterling comment, Holding, you're getting the negative now, man. Give the man them a break. We are not endorsing mediocrity, but you need to be realistic. The guys fought gallantly and should be credited. We won't flip a switch and start dominating again. So it is a process. Well, 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 well. This comment I think made little sense, because if I should give an honest opinion of them, they did perform well. We knew that it was always going to be difficult. Sammy thought before that if they want to be in the final or to claim Vic title, they have to beat India in one of these knockout games. And if that don't happen, hey, then you know that dog named their supper. Um, this man George commented, couldn't have been said better than a man that have done it all and witnessed it all. 1983 loss to India in the World Cup final still hurt to this day, and it's still considered a failure. So I see where Mikey coming from, right? Things don't last forever; they are fading. Only the word of God lasts forever. Holding, can't you see? According to Sammy, they already win the World Cup when they qualify for the Super 8. Boy. So these people, guys, are just giving the honest opinion, guys. And everybody, as I said, is entitled to this. And this all come from, how they perform in the Super 8. I didn't think they perform anything bad. I think they did well, pretty well, because a lot of people didn't expect them to reach this stage. But if they would have won one more match in the Super 8, then they would have gone through. You know what, Neil commented, let's be realistic. Given the fact that West Indies took a mulling from South Africa and England in the T20 series to reach the Super 8 is really outstanding. The team played well. Yes, it needs to be celebrated given the current circumstances of West Indies cricket where the team usually perform poorly.